Hey DIYers, I'm George from Alarm Grid. Today we're going to be going over the 5828 volume control. So the 5828 is a bidirectional keypad that's usually used on Lynx touch panels, so the Honeywell all-in-one systems, and Vista systems that have a transceiver wired into it. So whether it's a 5881 ENH or it's a 6160 RF. All right. These keypads do work with the Honeywell wireless all-in-one systems, but the Lyric would be the only one that it doesn't work with, because to connect to the systems, it does require a house ID code, which the Lyric does not use. So it's just something to keep in mind. This keypad cannot be used with the Lyric controller, only with the Lynx touches. So for example, the L7000, the L5210, the L5100, the L5200. All right, so just basically the Lynx touches and Vista systems with a transceiver wired in. So this keypad, I actually have it learned into my L7000, so it doesn't, let me show you guys real quick. I can actually arm from this keypad and it'll make the system go off. So if I enter in my master code 1 2 3 4 and then the number 2, it'll make the system arm away. And then if I do 1 2 3 4 off, it'll actually disarm the system. So right now I actually locked myself out of that, because before the video I was entering in codes, and I did want to show you guys just how to do the volume control on this. All right, so for the volume, you actually press the pound, which is the function, the number 2, which is for volume, and then if you see right next to 3 and 6, you have an up and a down arrow key. Well, that's giving you your command. So you're hitting the function button, the volume, and then you can either higher or lower the volume on a 5828. All right. This is gonna, what hiring or lowering the volume is gonna do is it's going to change the level of the sound for the button presses and for the arming confirmation dings. All right. So you can actually, anytime you hit the 3 or the 6, you're just going up or down by one level, and you have to enter in the code again if you want to go down another level. So for instance, if right now, I believe I have it set to the lowest volume possible. So let me go ahead and take it out of sleep mode. If you don't have it plugged into a power adapter, the LCD goes blank, and you have to press and hold the button in order to enable it again. So I just press and hold star. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and hit pound, 2, and 3. It's gonna give me a check, and you're gonna notice that check gets louder the more I do that pound 2 3. So if I do it again to raise the volume one more level,
check,
and I can do it again,
check,
and one more time.
check.
So you see it's gonna keep going up until it reaches a certain point. You'll be able to notice if you're trying to raise the volume up higher and higher, you know, it's not going up any higher, then you've reached the max. If you're doing vice versa, if you're lowering the volume and it doesn't go any lower and it keeps saying the same check at the same level, then you've hit the threshold for that as well. Now, one little important thing when you are doing this, as you saw when I was doing the pound 2 3, it is reading in those button presses at the actual panel. So usually after you enter in a bunch of numbers and on the system or on the keypad, and the system doesn't do any action, the system just thinks it's someone trying to enter in random codes into the system to figure stuff out. So it'll actually lock you out of the keypad, which is why on my L7000 right now I'm getting a user error code error. What is it? Yeah, user code error, because I was lowering and raising the volume before the video, so it kind of locked me out with all the button presses. But again, I demonstrated the going up. Same concept going down now. Pound 2, oops, sorry, gotta power it on. You hit pound 2 6 to go down, and again.
Check. Check. Check.
And you slowly start hearing the sound fade a little bit out, right? So it's not as loud as just a second ago. All right, so that's basically how you're going to control the volume. You always hit the function, the volume, and then 3 or 6 to go up or down. All right, now that is just a quick video on how to adjust the volume on the 5828. The same concept if you have a 5828V. So for the voice, It's the same concept. And if you guys do have any questions, feel free to email us at support@alarmgrid.com. If you found the video helpful, make sure you hit like underneath, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and enable notifications so whenever we upload new content, you guys are notified. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.